Retrieving employee record here. So this employee record we want to display. So what we have to write? DBMS underscore output dot put underscore line r dot employee number r dot employee number 3 spaces we are giving, okay, or r dot employee name or dot e name or dot salary. So two values we are displaying. So now observe here, I'm copying this program, I'm opening our SQL plus our batch schema, batch 2 p.m. I'm opening. Okay, so set server output as on. So set server output, set server output as on and set verify as off. Okay, I'm setting page size 200, line size 200, and I'm clearing the screen. Observe. So here this is the program to display the employee record of given employee number. So we are declaring employee number here, emp dot employee number percentage type. So here we are reading employee number. That given employee's record will be retrieved, that we are holding in R, that R data we are printing here. I'm compiling and running this program. Observe. So it is asking employee number. I'm giving employee number as 1010. Okay, 1010 is not there. Let me check the EMP table data. Employee number, e-name, salary from EMP. See here, 1010 record is not there. 1009 is there. After 1009, 1011 is there. 1010 record is not there. So when record is not there, what is it is displaying? No data found. So at line 7, runtime error occurred here. At line 7, runtime error occurred. So here it is trying to retrieve the data. This given employee number record is not available in the EMP. So here runtime error will occur. So abnormal termination will occur. So our program terminated here itself. So this is abnormal termination. Okay. So we want to handle this runtime error now. The same program, one more time I'm running. I'm giving 1009. It is displaying 1009 record. King. One more time I'm running. I'm giving 1011. 1011 record it is displaying. Okay, I'm giving 5678. I'm giving 5678. 5678 record is not there. It's telling that no data found. At line error, at line 7 error is occurring, means here. So what is happening here? See, it is asking employee number. I'm giving employee number as 1009. So 1009 employee record will be retrieved. That will be copied into the R. So R dot ename, R dot salary, it is printing. For example, employee number I am giving 1592. 1592 employee number is not there. So here runtime error will occur. Implicitly, Oracle raises the error, no data found. No data found. So we need to handle it. Here runtime error occurred, so our application closed here. Our program terminated here. So we want to handle this runtime error. So to handle the runtime error, we have to add one more block here. What is that block? Exception block. Exception block we are handling. We are adding. So right here, when. What is this exception name? No data found is the exception name. So exception name is no data found. Then write the handling code here. dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Okay, for user understanding purpose, we are displaying one message, record not found or not existed in the table. So any user understandable message we can write. So this exception we expected and we are handling it. Some runtime errors we may not expect. To handle them, what we are writing here? When others, then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Okay, runtime error occurred. Some runtime error occurred. Observe. I'm copying this. See, I am giving 1009 here. 1009 record existed. It is displaying 1009 record. One more time I am running. I am giving 1011. So 1011 existed. It is displaying the record. One more time I am running. Okay, I am giving 7890. I am giving 8912. 8912 is not existed. So what it is telling? Record not found. Record not found, it is displaying. Okay, for example, I am giving 45678923 like this. Okay, what it is telling? Runtime error occurred. So this is value error. We didn't handle value error here. Directly we have written others. Others is handling it. Others can handle any runtime error. Okay. So what is happening here? For example, we are giving employee number as 1122. This 1122 employee record not existed. It is trying to retrieve here. Okay, record is not existed. So runtime error will occur. So implicitly it rises. Oracle rises no data found exception. So immediately execution jumps to the exception block. In the exception block, it searches for no data found. No data found is there or not, it is searching. Yes, no data found is there. So it executes this handling code. On output screen, it prints record not found. So this is a way of handling no data found exception. So when record is not found here, when record is not existed, this error will be raised. That error we are handling here. So is it clear? Next one. Do val on index. Do val on index. See. So when this exception will be raised? So when user try to insert duplicate value. So when user try to insert duplicate value in primary key column, then do val on index exception will be raised. Do val on index exception will be raised. So when we try to insert duplicate value in primary key column, then do val on index exception will be raised. Okay. For example, there is a table is there, student table is there. The student table SID, S name, marks of subject 1, 3 columns I am taking. This SID we are setting as primary key here. Here SID is the primary key. So in this primary key column, okay, to insert the record like this, we want to write a program, 1001, okay, Ravi, 50, like this. To insert the record, we are writing a program. If we try to insert duplicate value in this table, now runtime error will occur. Which runtime error will occur? Do val on index. We have to handle this one. So when we try to insert duplicate value in the primary key column, this do val on index exception will be raised. Okay, so we want to handle this one. Okay, so right here. So here, if we try to insert like this, now runtime error will occur. Handle it. So write a program to insert a record, into student table. If user tries to insert duplicate value in primary key column, exception will be raised. Handle it. Okay. So table is not ready. Let me create the table. So create table. Table name is student. SID, number data type. S name, varchar2 data type. Okay, M1, number data type. So table will be created here. Now we want to write, so table I am creating, observe drop table student. If any table is there with the name student, I am dropping that one. I am creating a new table, student table. So student new table will be created. New table is created here. Table name is student. table created. Now we are writing a program to insert the records into this table. So right here, declare, begin, end. What we have to do, read student ID, student name, and M1. Read these three values. Okay, so read student ID, hold this in the v underscore SID variable. Read student name, hold in the v underscore S name. Read M1 value, hold in the v underscore M1. Okay, insert these three values in the table. Okay, or if you want to take a row type also you can take. So I'm reading v underscore employee number, sorry, v underscore student ID value we are reading. Okay, next v underscore S name, student name we are reading. V underscore M1 value we are reading. Declare these three variables. I'm declaring those three variables here. So v underscore SID is student table SID type. This v underscore S name is student table S name type. Okay, so this v underscore M1 is student table M1 type. So observe here, our requirement is what? We want to insert record into the student table. So three values are required. We are reading three values. These three values we want to insert into student table. What we have to write? Insert into. In which table we want to insert? Student values. Values are in the variables. Student ID is in v underscore SID, comma. Okay, student name is in v underscore S name, comma. M1 value is in v underscore M1. So if record is successfully inserted, we want to save this record. Commit. For user understanding purpose, we are displaying one message, dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Record inserted. Okay, now observe. I'm compiling and running this program now. See here. As of now, in the student table, how many records are there? Observe. Select star from student. Select star from student. How many records are there? No records are there. No rows are selected. No rows are there. With the help of our program, we want to insert the records now. So copy this. Observe here. Student ID 1 I am giving. Student name A marks 70 I am giving. Record inserted or not? See. Record is inserted. One more record I am inserting. 2 B 40 I am giving. Record inserted. One more record I am giving. I am giving student ID 2 again. 2 already there. 2 record already there. 2B40 already there. I am trying to insert 2 record again. Okay, 2C67 I am giving. So we are trying to insert duplicate value. I'm sorry, we didn't create primary key, right? Let me add primary key there. So using alter we can add. So using alter I will add. For your reference purpose, I'm taking primary key here. So primary key I didn't take, I'm sorry. Okay, so truncate table student. I'm removing all records. As of now in the student table, no records are there. Let me add primary key here, alter table. Table name is student. Okay, add constraint. Okay, add constraint. Constraint name we have to give Okay, so constraint name, I am giving CSTD. CSTD. Okay, so constraint type we are giving as primary key. To which column we want to add? SID column. So to the SID column we are adding primary key. Okay, so now I'm running this program. So this is the program. I'm copying. Now fresh I'm running. Observe. Student ID 1001. Name is A. 60 I'm giving. What it is telling? Record inserted. One more record I'm inserting. 1002. B. Okay. 55 I'm giving. Record inserted. Open and see the table data. Select star from student. Select star from student. Observe here. Records inserted or not? Records are inserted. Now one more time I am running. In the table already 1001 A student is there. One more time I am giving 1001 here. So primary key does not accept duplicate value. We are trying to insert duplicate value here. So now it raises the runtime error. So observe here at line 11. It is giving error. It is telling that unique constraint violated. So unique constraint is violated. This runtime error is occurring. So when we try to insert the duplicate value, one exception is raised. Okay, so this exception code is -1. Listen carefully. Exception code is what? -1. Exception message is what? Unique constraint violated. Error message. Error message is unique constraint violated. Error code is -1. So at line error is occurring. Here it is unable to insert because student ID is duplicated. So here runtime error is occurring. We have to handle that one. To handle that, we have to add one block here. What is that block? Exception block we are adding. So to handle this, what is the exception name? What is the exception name? Dupval on index. Then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Okay, so cannot insert duplicate in primary key column. Cannot insert duplicate value in primary key column. So in the primary key column, you cannot insert the duplicate value. This message we are displaying. Okay, observe here. I'm copying this. See, one more time we are running. Just a minute. So one more time we are running the program. So now exception block is added. Already 1001 student is there. Already 1001 student is there. Okay. I am trying to insert 1003 here. 1003 not there. This will be accepted. Maybe declaration section I didn't copy. Declaration section I didn't copy here. See. Student ID 1003 I am giving. C I am giving. 88 I am giving. This record will be inserted. Record inserted. One more record I am inserting. Already 1001 is there. Again I am giving 1001 for another student. So if I give same ID for another student, so it is raising the error. And that exception we handled here. So it displays message as cannot insert duplicate value in primary key column. Our own message will be displayed. See here what it is displaying. Cannot insert duplicate value in primary key column. So exception handled here. Okay, some exceptions we may not expect to handle them, right? Others, when others, then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Some runtime error occurred. Okay, so what is happening here? Observe. See, for example, in the student table, student ID, student name, marks of subject 1. Here already 1001 is there. We are reading the student ID here. Again I am giving 1001 here. Now V underscore SID value 1001. I am giving student name as Ravi. So V underscore S name value Ravi. It is asking M1 value. M1 value I am giving as 40. So V underscore M1 value 40. Here it is trying to insert. V underscore SID value is what here? 1001. So here SID is the primary key. Already 1001 student is there. A student is there. 1001 again we are assigning to the Ravi. So now this record cannot be inserted into the table. So here runtime error will occur. So implicitly it raises do pal on index exception. Implicitly Oracle raises do pal on index exception. So immediately execution jumps to the exception block. Here it will search for do pal on index handled or not. It will search. So do pal on index is handled. So it displays message as cannot insert duplicate value in primary column. This message will be displayed. So here when we try to insert duplicate value, runtime error occurred, we handled it. Now listen carefully. There are some functions are there like SQL ERRM function is there and SQL code function is there. SQL ERRM SQL code function is there. So why we use this SQL ERRM function? So it is used to return. So it returns SQL ERRM function returns error message. It returns error message. So to return the error message, we use SQL ERRM. ERR means error, M means message. So to return error message, we use SQL ERR. SQL code. SQL code means it returns error code, error number, error code. So error number will be displayed, error code will be displayed. So I already told here when we try to insert the duplicate value, here exception block is not there. When we try to insert duplicate value, it is raising the runtime error. Here -1 is the error code. What is error code here? -1. -1 is the error code. Okay, what is error message here? Unique constraint violated. This is error message. Unique constraint violated is error message. Okay, -1 is the error code. Okay, for example, I'm writing like this. I'm taking previous program. This is the program. See here. So today we started our session with this program only. So when record is not found, it is raising no data found exception. So here instead of writing, so let me comment this exception block, try to understand. I am commenting exception block here. For multi-line comment, we write /* */. So exception block I commented here. So exception block I commented. Exception block is commented. Okay, observe. I'm copying this. See here. Employee number it is asking. So 1009 employee record existed, it is displayed. Okay. 9876 record not existed, it is raising the runtime error. So now here what is minus 1403? Error code. What is error message? No data found is error message. So error code is minus 1403. Okay. Error message is no data found. Error name is also no data found. Okay. So I want to display, I want to get that error message. So in the exception block, we are writing like this. In the exception block, we are writing, instead of writing record not found here, we are writing SQL ERRM. So we are calling SQL ERRM function. This SQL ERRM function returns error message. So now we are not printing our own message. So Oracle error message only we are displaying now. Observe here. I'm copying this. Okay, see. Employee number. I'm giving as 3344 record not existed. So what it is displaying, observe here. So this is SQL ERRM function is returning this. It is returning error message as well as error code. Both it is displaying. See here. So this is the message returned by the SQL ERRM function. Now we want only code. We don't want to get SQL ERRM. We don't want to get message. We want to get only code. Okay. If you want only code, what we have write here? SQL code. SQL code means it returns error code. Okay. Observe here. I'm giving employee number 3344 not existed. What it is displaying? Observe here. 100 it is displaying. Maybe 100 is the code for that. Okay. So whatever the code number that is identified, that will be displayed. Okay. So the point to understand here is ERRM function returns error message. SQL code, SQL ERRM function returns error message along with error code also. If you want to get only code, okay, error number, we use SQL code. SQL code we use. So I am taking one more example. For example, this is a program we have written to handle do balance index. To handle do balance index, we have written this program. So in this program, instead of writing cannot insert duplicate value in primary key column, I am writing SQL ERRM. SQL ERRM I am writing. So now system defined error message will be printed. Observe here. So there 1001 record is already there. I am trying to insert 1001 record here. So exception will be raised. So it is displaying error message. System defined error message it is displaying. Observe here. So ERRM function returned this one. As it is printing. So to display the Oracle message as it is, We can use which function? SQL ERRM. Now we want to display code. Generally code we will not use. Okay, if we want to get code, observe. So let me, I'm writing SQL code here. Instead of writing SQL ERRM, I'm writing SQL code. Okay, 1001. Okay, see here, error code it is giving as -1. -1 error code it is giving. So -1 is the error code. Error message is unique constraint violated. -1 is the error code. Okay, unique constraint violated is the error message. If you want to get error code, we use SQL code. If you want to get error message, unique error message, SQL ERRM. So this is about SQL code, SQL ERRM. SQL ERRM returns error message, SQL code returns only code. Next, last one, last system defined exception, too many rows. So when another system defined exception, too many rows, when it will be raised? So when select query returns multiple rows, when select query returns multiple rows, too many rows exception will be raised. Too many rows exception will be raised. So when select query returns multiple rows, too many rows exception will be raised. For example, I want to display the employee records. Okay, based on job. Okay, if exception raised, handle it. Okay, or otherwise, when select query retrieves multiple records, exception will be raised. Handle it. So display the employee records based on job. When select query retrieves multiple records, exception will be raised. Handle it. Okay. So generally, to hold multiple rows, we use the cursor concept. If you are not using cursor concept, means exception will be raised there. Too many rows, exception will be raised. So we have to handle that one. For example, observe here, declare, begin, end. So we want to read job value. To read job value, v underscore job colon equals to ampersand job. Based on the job, we want to retrieve the records now. So v underscore job variable I'm declaring here. emp dot job percentage type. So based on the job, we want to retrieve the records. So what we have to write here? Select star into R. From which table we are retrieving? emp table, where job equals to v underscore job. Based on the job, we are retrieving. So that record we are holding in the R. Declare R here. R is which type? emp percentage row type. Okay, so now we want to display that R record. So to display the R record, write dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Okay, R dot ename, R dot salary, R dot ename, R dot salary we are writing. Observe here. So this is the program. Based on the job, we are retrieving the data here. So I'm copying that program. It is asking job value. So job value it is asking. I'm giving job value as president. How many presidents are there? One president is there. So it displays that record. Only one president is there. So it displays the record. So one more time I'm running. I'm giving job value as clerk here. So many clerks are there. Many clerks are there. Okay. So I'm giving clerk. It raises runtime error now. See here. Exact fetch returns. Exact fetch returns requested number of rows. Exact fetch returns more than requested number of rows. It is telling. So here R we are taking to hold one row. So R cannot hold multiple rows. If you want to hold the multiple rows, cursor is required. So because of that reason, here it is giving error as fetch returns. Exact fetch returns more than requested number of rows it is telling. So when we want to retrieve one record, follow this style. When we want to retrieve multiple records, don't follow this style. If multiple records are retrieving, runtime error will be raised again. We have to handle that one. So to handle this, exception name is too many rows. So to handle the exception, what we have to write here? Okay, what we have to write here? Exception we have to write. Amma, you sit here. See, so here, when this select query is retrieving multiple rows, exception will be raised. To handle that, write exception here. Exception block we are writing. Exception when, then. So to handle this, too many rows exception is there. So when too many rows, then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Okay, so many rows selected. Many rows selected. So sometimes some errors we may not expect. To handle them, we are writing others. So dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Okay, runtime error occurred. So I'm copying this. See here. I'm giving job value as president. So one president is there. It can retrieve and that can be holded by R. It is displaying. For example, I'm giving job value as manager. Many managers are there. R cannot hold those many rows. Okay. So now runtime error will occur. That runtime, sorry. Maybe one manager is there. Giving clerk. So what it is telling? Many rows selected. So here exception raised here and that is handled. In the EMP table, let me check. Maybe one manager is there. Employee number, e-name, job from EMP. Okay, so maybe one manager is there. That's why it is displaying. Okay, if one record is there, no problem. It will display. One president is there, it will display. No problem. But salesmen, many salesmen are there. Clerks, many clerks are there. Okay, so because of this reason, if you are giving job value as president here, one president is there, it is displaying. One manager is there, it